Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel, Pinoy Abroad. So after a long period of studying, I finally got my Part 107 certificate for flying a drone. If you don't know what this is like a certificate given to you if you're flying your drone commercially. I got that, guys, even though I'm mostly flying my drone just for fun, as a hobby in general. But because I have a YouTube channel that I monetize, I don't really make that much on YouTube, to be honest with you. I just really want to be able to fly my drone legally here in the United States, and that is why I took that exam. I paid about $175 for that, guys, to be registered in the FAA and to be able to get that certificate. And now I am happy to be able to fly my drone. We went to a trip to Colorado, then we went to Wyoming. It was beautiful, guys, but of course with a lot of these regulations now, there's limited areas that you can fly a drone. There's a lot of restrictions. You can't just fly drones anywhere you want, stuff like that. There's a lot of restrictions. It's a thick book, guys, that I had to study. Also, I had to abide by state rules. Here in Minnesota, I have to get registered. Also, paid some fees and stuff like that to be able to fly a drone commercially. So there's just a ton of stuff. And every time you fly a drone, you always have to look at the app. It's called Before You Fly, and just make sure that that area where you're flying your drone is not a restricted area and stuff like that, you know. So and over here in Minnesota, they require you to have an insurance for your drone. So it's a very expensive hobby, which, you know, to be honest with you, what I make from YouTube doesn't even pay this off. But anyway, because I love doing this, this is my hobby, this is what I do, this is what I do to to de-stress and stuff, if I may say that. But so since that's what I do, it's what makes me happy, so I guess it's worth the money. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Pinoy Abroad. It's a gloomy day. My family and I are going to the mountains. That's where we're gonna spend our week, and the weekends also. I don't get this a lot. I have quite a few days to spend, so we've decided to spend it out there, not here in the cities. That way we can relax and unwind. We're packing our stuff right now. It'll be a long drive, so I hope you guys join us. Alright guys, we're here at Pizza Ranch. We're gonna eat lunch because we're hungry. It has been like 2 hours of drive now from Minnesota. We're gonna pass Iowa, then we're gonna pass Nebraska, and then we'll get to Colorado in about 10 to 12 hours. We're just gonna be stopping to eat, to probably use the bathroom, and then gas, you know. But yep. This is our first stop, Pizza Ranch. It's a good place. It's kind of like a buffet. They have other stuff besides pizza here too. Their chicken is good. Alright guys, our second stop for the day. King's Buffet here in Nebraska. We're getting close to Colorado. It's been so freaking windy the whole time we were driving. We've been just driving the whole day. Probably pretty much the whole night we'll probably still be driving. Probably won't get there until like midnight. Good morning guys, we're here in Colorado, Estes Park. Just got up and we're gonna be packing again because what we'll do today is we're gonna go up to the mountains and maybe take a look at the good view there. Down here in Estes Park we can actually see the mountains. They're very gorgeous. This is from my window here. Look at the mountains. There's no snow on the ground right now here at Estes Park, but there's snow caps and they're very beautiful. Wow, so it's pretty warm out there. It's going to be in the 50s, I think. It's amazing. It's just a little windy, but that's okay. The wind makes it a little cold, but that's alright. We'll deal with it. This place is still warmer than Minnesota, so I hope you guys stick around and stay with us while we explore again this beautiful and gorgeous state. Alright guys, so we're gonna go somewhere to eat today. Whoa. That's the wind, guys. It's been windy today, but we're gonna go find a place where we can eat. This is gonna be our late breakfast, so it's gonna be brunch. But we're here at Estes still. We're gonna go to the Rockies again and visit that mountain. It's beautiful there. So, yep, that's the view. My view back here is beautiful also. We got the snow caps there. Guys, we're here at top of Rocky Mountain. Though it's very windy here, but it's very beautiful. It's not super cold, it's just the wind. You can see the ice cap. Alright guys, so we're here again, another park here in the Rocky Mountain. So there's so many parks here. When you come to the Rocky Mountain National Park, they'll give you a map, and that map is like, it's big. and there's parts of this area that are closed because of the snow. But fortunately, this area right here where I'm sitting at, guys, is open to the public because the snow has been melting. But once you go up higher on the elevation, then there's more snow, and most likely the roads are going to be closed there. But it's, to be honest with you guys, it's very warm today. I love it. But I just wanted to enjoy this beautiful weather here in Colorado. Colorado winters are very mild. I mean, except for the mountains, but compared to like the winters in Minnesota and the other parts of the northern hemisphere, they're relatively very cold. So this is the snow here, guys. That's how thick the snow is. They get a ton of snow here, but they melt because of the sun, because Colorado gets a lot of sun. But it's very beautiful, guys. If you come to the national park here in Colorado, the Rocky Mountains, I would highly recommend coming here with someone with you, with friends and stuff like that, because it's hard to get around here, especially there's no signal and stuff like that. So somebody has got to be looking at the map, and one's going to be navigating. You know what I'm saying? Morning, Colorado. Good morning, guys. We're here in Colorado. We slept over here in this hotel. It's a very nice hotel. Last night we had to check out at that other hotel. We checked out at 7 o'clock, but we didn't like it because it was close to the roads and I could hear the mufflers from the cars being very noisy, and so I couldn't sleep. So we had to check out at 10 o'clock, got here around 11. But this is much cheaper than the one that we had earlier, or last night. The hotel is nice. It wasn't too big. This is not too big compared to the other one, but the good thing is, it's got its own kitchen here, counter and a fridge, and you can bake here if you want to. We'll cook our breakfast today. So that's what we got here, and we like this hotel, so we're gonna recommend this hotel for someone if you're visiting Colorado. If you're gonna wanna visit Denver, this is very cheap. It's $114 overnight stay, and it's called, ano nga tong tawag nito ba?
It's called Town Place Suites.
It's called Town Place Suites. So if you're visiting Denver, I would not recommend for you to, I don't know if you want a very fancy hotel. The fancier hotels, we've been there, it's not going to make a difference. I'm going to tell you, this is very comfortable hotel, guys. You can get this for a very cheap price, so this is highly recommended. So okay, so we're gonna eat our breakfast. After that, we're gonna check out. Checkout time is noon. Compared to other hotels, it's around 11. So this is a little longer. So I really like it. But then we head out to Wyoming. Yesterday was a blast. It was really beautiful up in the mountains. It's a beautiful day today too, but yesterday was exceptionally windy. We don't like the wind. It's like making it very cold, even though it's like 50 degrees. In the mountains, were like 30 degrees something, but it was warm because of the sun. Same thing here, but the wind was killing it. But anyway, that's the agenda today, so I hope you guys stick around. I bought this Rooftop Cargo, guys, for traveling. That's the one up there. I got to fit like the luggages that we carried with us. It's really useful. So if you're traveling, land trip, if you're driving state to state stuff, I would highly recommend buying one of these stuff. There. Inside here, not a lot, but need this. Kanin? These are leftovers, guys, from the Thai food restaurant we ate last night. It's kind of mess here. I'm glad I brought my own oil, salt and pepper, or this is salt and this is salt with garlic powder. Just glad we got some ham here.
May ham, dati kumain ka din. Kasi hindi na yan natin dadalhin dahil matigas na yan kapag... Ham. Yung tinapay natin, expired na eh.
Busog na din ako eh. Bye for now. Alright guys, so we're headed out now to Wyoming. We're gonna get there in the evening, so tomorrow we'll wake up, go to the Grand Teton National Park, and then we'll head back home.
At the stop sign, turn left onto
Alright guys, stopping by here at Fort Collins, or here in Fort Collins, just to grab some food for lunch, and something for my son too, because I don't know if he wants to eat American food, but there's quite a few restaurants here. Alright guys, got my food. Let's go.
destination.
It's fire. It's real fire. It's fire. It's already nighttime, guys, so I can't tell if it's really nice here. We're in Jackson, Wyoming. We're gonna tour around the place tomorrow, but we have to sleep. We have to get some rest because it's been a long drive. It's been like 8+ hours. But of course, we had to stop and eat and put some gas, and that's why it took us a while. It took us about 9.5 hours to get here. Alright guys, headed out to Grand Teton National Park. Here we go. Guys, super windy today, but here's the Tetons. Beautiful and amazing view. Alright guys, so we're headed out to Rapid City, South Dakota. That's the first stop. That's where we're gonna sleep, and then we're headed back home after that. The cold here is so different, guys. It's 38 degrees out here, but it's so much different than the cold in Minnesota. If you see, there's a lot of snow in the mountains, but it's so different. Do you feel very cold out there? No. It's different than the cold in Minnesota. The cold in Minnesota is so different that like you feel it within your bones. Over here it's not like I was sweating with this jacket. So yeah, it's different up in the mountains compared to like in the northern hemisphere, like in Minnesota, Canada, and stuff like that. If you were scared of the cold, you could try to come here in April or in May. There will still be snow up in the mountains, but I can guarantee it's not going to be very cold.